On this episode of Game Shack, I take a look at the brand new Godzilla game pack for the 4KP from AtGames and Zen. Tell you guys how the games play. Is there lag? Are they any kind of good? Is it a game pack good enough that you should start thinking about jumping into that $10.99 deal that's going to be running until the end of the year? All that and more coming up next. Hey everybody, welcome on back into the Game Shack. I'm your host, JDV for Evil Genius Entertainment. Thank you for stopping by. Again, you guys are the primary sponsors of this channel, so if you can give me a thumbs up right now, that would really help. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you have, and otherwise tell your friends about what a groovy-tude channel this is. Okay, before we go any further, you guys should know that AtGames sent me this pinball game to review way back in February, and they also sent me the code for this game pack. Right now it is going for $15. For that you do get the 3 games, Godzilla vs. King Kong, and King Kong. Anyway, I'm going to try to be as fair as I absolutely can be. I'm going to tell you guys some negative things about this game. My opinion is my own. They don't get to see this video before you do. They don't get to approve the video. They didn't tell me to review it in any certain way at all. They just, you know, go ahead and review it. So that is what I'm going to do and let you guys know what I think about this game. Okay, so that out of the way, a little bit real quick about these games in general. Now, Godzilla is absolutely the standout game in the pack. It's actually a really fun pin. It's one of the few original Zen pins that I think is a game that could translate actually pretty easily into a real world pin. The other one that I'm thinking of that's really outstanding is the Monster M game for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That is a great version of that game for Steam. Anyway, this Godzilla game is actually really fun, other than the most horrible call-outs in all of pinball history. The call-outs from some of the voice actors make it sound like they want to be best friends with Godzilla, if you know what I mean. It's very kind of weird in a way, and unlike the Steam version of the game, you can't turn the voices off in this. There's no setting in the master setting that I could find that you can eliminate the voices the way you can in Steam, and you can't turn them down in the in-game menu. You have very little control yet over the sound in the game. So maybe we'll get to the negatives first, because there's a couple. First, lag. Is there lag in these 3 games? And the answer is yes, there is. There is some lag here. So I'd say that's about the same as Addams Family and Twilight Zone, the other ones. So it is a little disappointing that the lag is there, but they say when the lag is fixed, it'll be fixed for all of them. And so that is another indication to me anyway that they understand that there is a lag problem. It's still there, and that they are going to have it fixed. And when they do fix it, it will be fixed globally. The thing that's kind of disappointing is that they haven't told us when that lag is going to be fixed. They haven't really kind of given us a timeline on there. Anyway, long story short, there is still some lag on this game. It should not affect you that much if this is like your only pin. Particularly if you really only got a few different Zen games. If you kind of go the route where you're just concentrating on Zen games, then you'll probably be just fine with it. You know, a lot of people on this channel are saying that they don't want to jump into the 4KP while the lag is still there on those Zen games. And I totally get that, because the Zen games is about half the reason, maybe a third of the reason why you want to get into it. The other third is for the 4K screen. And maybe the other third is for the SSF kit, you know, something like that. Because those are really the 3 big things that this machine offers over the normal HDL. All I can say is this. These games are still fun to play. Star Trek is fun. Attack from Mars is fun. Twilight Zone is fun. Godzilla is fun. They are fun to play on here. It's just too bad that lag is still there. I understand you guys who don't want to jump in until the lag is fixed. But for those who do, I think you will have fun with this game pack. For 15 bucks, you're getting Godzilla. The other 2 games are almost throwaway games. I mean, maybe if you could get into them. I couldn't get into them. They're just, to me, a full step just not as good a pin as Godzilla, but Godzilla is probably worth 15 bucks. It's that good of a game, just generally speaking. Unlike the Steam version of the game, which kind of zooms into the Godzilla head when you're pulling back the plunger to launch the ball, so it gives you a little bit more precision. It doesn't do that in this version, which is kind of weird, and it definitely makes hitting the skill shots harder, because the skill shots are very dependent on where the Godzilla's breath weapon is at in the pull of the plunger. Here it's really kind of hard to see, so I hope that does get fixed. Graphically though, the game is amazing. I was really shocked by how good the game looked, because again, I played a lot of this on an OLED 43-inch screen, and on here I gotta tell you, the colors are just as vibrant. I mean, really, really good looking colors. The lighting show on it, it plays really well. The call outs, everything about it seemed just to be almost identical to whatever I played on Steam, just on a 32-inch 4K monitor. So it looks fantastic. So while the game looks really good, unfortunately you cannot change the angle of the table. You can't change the position of where the table is and to your eye. You cannot put it into apron mode, which is kind of cutting off the top and bottom and just punching into the playfield. You cannot do that yet. So my final grade for Godzilla Game Pack is B, because A, I wish that leg was gone. That is an issue. I do wish we had apron mode, and I wish we could turn off the voiceovers and mess with the sound a little bit. And because the other two games are so much weaker than the title game, I can't give it a straight up A. Now, if they ever address, you know, some of those things, it would be an A. It is a game that is very fun. Now, if it goes down to $5, buy it. Don't even think about it. Just go ahead and buy it. If your wallet is a little stretched thin right now, maybe wait till NOD and try to pick it up for 10 bucks or whatever it's going to go for. To me, it probably is worth 15 bucks if you love Godzilla. If you like that table, if you've had a chance to play it on Steam or something, I think you're going to really enjoy the experience here. Okay, so that's going to wrap this up. I really like Godzilla, the game from Zen. I think they did a really good job implementing it here. It transfers over really, really well. Looks fantastic, sounds really good. I wish we could tweak some things, and I wish that lag was absolutely nil, but still, it is super fun, super addictive game, and if you get a chance, maybe check it out. Okay, you can buy this game right now for $15 at AtGames website, and I'm sure it'll go on sale at their National Owners Day too. If you like this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up on the way out the door. It really does help the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell if you have. And, you know, love each other, all right? Until next time, I'll see you guys in the Game Shack. Mwah!
I will take humanity's place at the top of the food chain. As apex and stop it. Data received. Some high temperature meat. King of the monsters. Patron's predator of the oceans. Godzilla, the savior of humanity. Godzilla is attacking our facility. Yes, yes. Great. You have no idea how much harm these monsters will do. That'll be a big one. The maglev train was hit. That'll slow down our evacuation of the city. You can't rule anything out when you're dealing with titans. Looks like Godzilla is about to fight. We'll have to observe that. It's charging up. An attack. Come on, guy. Don't be shy. Godzilla all the way. That titan will think twice before challenging him again. Careful there. These bricks hit on the walls. They're still there. Oh, looks like it's time for some target practice. No matter.
Be sure to visit evilgeniusentertainment.com for exclusive content, swag, casting call news, and much, much more.